it's Alexis. Today I'm going to be sharing with you everything that's in Miss Emmy's Diaper Caddy. So for those of you who have a newborn on the way, or maybe you have a newborn and you're like, I don't know, I feel like I'm missing everything in my Diaper Caddy, this video is going to be super helpful. Right? Is this video going to be helpful? Alright, so let's get into what you're going to need in your Diaper Caddy. Alrighty, so the first thing that I'm going to do is I have two things here, as you can tell. So I have this here, which is Emmy's Diaper Caddy. This is by Skip Hop. I'm going to link everything below, just so you know, and then there will be a blog post that you can go to that'll have everything there with just some additional information, so make sure you head over and check that out as well. But this right here is the Diaper Caddy that I have out in the living room. I really like it. The material's easy to clean. It has these fun pockets on the front and then also inside here. I also liked that these compartments were pretty big, so I could fit a lot of stuff. I know there are other ones out there that have like more compartments, and you might enjoy that. She's gonna be talking the whole time. I know some people enjoy that more because it's more organized, but for me, I just liked kind of being able to have everything right here. So anyway, that's that. Now this here is a basket that goes on her, where her diaper changing station is. And so I want to show you these two things because I pretty much have the same things in both. So this right here I actually got from Michael's, and what I love about it is, see this top here, it closes so everything inside you cannot see. So when you go into her room, it looks super organized, and I like that a lot because it looks clean. So anyway, let's go ahead and go through everything that you're gonna need for both of these. There's some things that I just keep in the Diaper Caddy in the living room and some things that I just keep in this basket in her room. So let's start with Diaper Caddy. Okay, so in the Diaper Caddy, I keep diapers, obviously. I like Huggies. These just happen to be the ones that work best. Tip for you, if you have a new baby, go ahead and buy a bunch of different brands and test them out. A lot of babies are kind of particular, actually. So I found with her that like just some did not work for her body shape. She kind of has like a chunkier belly, and so these just seem to work best. So anyway, that's my pro tip for you. She agrees. That's my pro tip for you, is just to kind of find different brands that you would want your baby to wear and then test them all out. Second thing you're gonna need, obviously, are wipes. We use Pampers Sensitive just because those are the ones they use in the NICU, and I like those the best. The next thing you're gonna need is a changing pad. This I'm not like 100% thrilled with. This is the Comfy Cubs. I honestly wish it was folded like this, and often I fold it like this and put it in here because it takes up less space and it's like not sticking out. But what I do like about this is that when you open it up, this material is really easy to clean. Like it really is. So yeah, it's a great little find, but like I said, I just wish it was in half. So maybe next time I'll find a better one that is smaller. Okay, the next thing that you have to have in your Diaper Caddy in the living room is your haka if you are breastfeeding. This is something that I actually didn't have in my caddy at first, but it would have been super helpful. I didn't know how to use it. I'm actually gonna be doing a video soon on how to use this. So if you have questions, make sure you comment those below, so that way when I make the video, I can answer those questions. But this is super helpful as well. Okay. Next, moving on to like the little side. Okay, so over here, these are all like the little things that I would make sure to include. So the first thing is the thermometer. So I like to keep this on hand. After she had her 2-month shots, I kept checking to make sure she didn't have a fever because they said that she'd have a low-grade fever. Okay, not to mention that we're in COVID right now, so like I constantly was checking her head for that too, if we're being honest. Okay. Anyway, so basically how you use this one, it's very easy to use. You just press the button, put it up to your head, and it tells you 98. So I like this one a lot. It's really easy to use, especially when she's like wiggling around. I can still get it on her forehead. So awesome thermometer. Okay, next thing you're gonna need is one of these little nose syringes. I use this one. it's just what they gave us at the hospital. I had the nose Frida. I did not love it. So many people raved about it, said it was awesome, and I just didn't like it. So I would grab a couple of these, even if you like think you're gonna love the nose Frida, grab a couple of these, they're free. So that way you can use them if you don't like the Frida. Check on my baby, make sure she's alive. Okay, next thing is going to be the clippers. So nail clippers in the beginning, I did not use really at all. I was really too afraid, so I would just kind of like peel it off. But now that she's getting older, I can't do that. They're not like as paper thin, so I have to use clippers. The thing I like about these is they have this little light on the front, and I can see her actual nail. So like when you come up to it, you can see it. So I really like that about these. The only thing I'm not thrilled with, this is just because I used to be a hairdresser, and I did do nails for a bit. This just seems like really big, and so almost too big where like I'm afraid that I'm going to get her, but that's okay. I think for the most part they like are pretty safe. I've never cut her yet, but you know, I don't really take that much off. I get nervous. Okay, the next thing you're gonna need obviously is diaper cream. I just happen to like Desitin. I know a lot of people like organic things, and I do like some things organic, but there's something about diaper rash cream that I'm just like non-negotiable. It needs to be Desitin. So really like this. The next thing that you should have in here are if you have any probiotics or vitamin D drops. Unfortunately, these had like really great reviews and a lot of people really like them, but they upset her tummy. They have, these have coconut oil in it, and it was making her really gassy. So stopped using these. Now, as far as the probiotic, if you have a baby who has reflux, definitely try this. Didn't 100% help for us, but it did help a little bit. So this is good too. Okay. Hold on. Next thing that you're going to need is, I would say, one of these little pacifier clippy things. So, which this will be the other thing you're going to need, is extra pacifiers in there. I like to keep like a bunch of extra because when she was a newborn, these were the only ones she would have, which is the Advent Soothies. This is what they gave her in the NICU. She loved these. What I didn't like about them is they don't have a hook or anything for her. So it bugged me because like I couldn't like put it on here and then I would lose them. You okay? Oh my goodness. So I would keep extra ones of these on hand because babies drop them and they go flying out. It's amazing like how far that they can like spit these things. But anyway, having extra ones of these is super important. And then extra little clippy things. So that way, if you need to, and you have ones that aren't the Advent ones, I use the bibs right now. Those work really well with these. So that's awesome. Okay, so then I also like to keep on hand a burp cloth. So like a lot of times like I'd be nursing and all of a sudden the other side would start to let down. So I would need something. So like having one of these just like accessible was perfect. The other thing is like sometimes baby just spits up and you're like, oh no. So like having these are awesome. I like these muslin ones. They're easy to wash and they just wash really nicely. So I like those. I would also keep a bib, especially if you're doing formula. I just found like for breastfeeding, this just got in the way. These were recommended. They're the Tommy Tippy. A lot of people who have formula babies say they're awesome because this ring here helps like the milk not to go down their neck. I never had that problem with breastfeeding, but I'm gonna keep these in case next baby, for whatever reason, needed that, or maybe with the next baby we will have that problem and I will need, to use a bib. But these are good to keep in here too, as well, at least an extra backup. The other thing is to have an extra outfit. During the summer, I would just keep an extra onesie. I wouldn't keep like a whole outfit just because it's small. Like, as you can see, I kind of just roll them up like this and then put it in there like that. So I would just keep an extra one of those. Now that it's winter, I'd probably keep an extra footsie in there. But like I said, we're all on one level, so I just like run to her room real quick because it's easier anyway. Okay. The last thing that you're gonna need is a snack for mom. A lot of times I would get really hungry when I was breastfeeding, and so just having a snack on hand was super helpful. But yep, this is what this looks like. Now I'm not sure if I mentioned this earlier, so if I did, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna mention it again. I love this feature. It is a little light, you just tap it, and then you can kind of see everything. It illuminates everything at night. Because when it's really dark and you're trying to get baby to sleep, like it's just nice to have this, it's like a dim light, but it's enough to where you can see what's in the bottom. So that's what I would keep in there. Something that I would add once I get older is like a teething toy or something, so that way it's there. You don't have to like go looking around. You kind of always have like all your backup stuff there, so that way, God forbid you need it, it's there. So anyway, keep that in there. All right, now onto the basket. So like I said, I got this basket at Michael's, and I love that like the top like closes everything so you can't see in, because it can easily get very messy. So what I have in here is some gas drops. These I did used to have in the diaper caddy when she was a newborn, so maybe I would add that to my living room diaper caddy, but it's amazing how fast babies can get gassy. So I would try these. These are just the Comforts dye-free drops. It's the Kroger brand. I really like them. They were good. More Desitin, because, you know, can't have enough of that. Okay. Other thing is baby powder. I've never actually used it, but I have it just in case we really needed it. The other thing I keep in here is the rubbing alcohol. I don't need it anymore, but when her belly button was healing, we would need to do this, and so it would help me to remind me by keeping it in here, because you are going to be exhausted. Like the first like 2 weeks, you're exhausted. You have no idea like what's going on. So remembering things is really hard. So anyway, have this just there and ready. And then diapers and wipes. So that is everything. That is everything you're going to need in your diaper caddy. Like I said, for me, I like having this next to her changing station to kind of close everything, keep everything covered up, and then having this out in the living room. But as you can tell, like, it's just like, it's nice. It's nicely organized. I love, like I said, the material on this. It's easy to clean. Things happen, babies spit up, you spill your milk, like just all that stuff. So this is an awesome find. Alrighty, so that is gonna wrap up this video. If you have any questions, or if you have any tips, anything that you think that I should be adding to my diaper caddy, make sure that you comment that below. And don't forget to subscribe if you'd like to see more videos like this, because I post a video every single Wednesday. Anyhow, I'm so excited for you guys. I'm so excited for this new little one that's on the way. Hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next week.